welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Off Tap Life. Mukbang time again. I figure I have to eat and I might as well take you guys on the journey with me and we can talk and chat. New year, all that stuff. I don't know, maybe chat about a few things that is going on and happening, whilst also reviewing something I've had before. Some water in there. Last video we did the burgers, as you guys seen. They were really delicious, by the way. But today we're having a salad. You gotta balance it out. And today I'm feeling we gotta have the salad action. Now in this bag here, what I do is, so I order, when I get my delivery of my groceries and stuff like that, ever since COVID, I've been taking my own little kind of precautions and doing my extra steps. I wash all packaging and things like that, and things that I can actually, put into different packaging without having to wash, I do. And salads is one of those. So when I get my vegetables and things like that, I just get like, a big bowl like this, and then I open all the packages, dump it into the bowl, and then I repackage everything in my own little Ziploc bags like this, which is the way to do it. So basically in here today we've got, this is a COLES pre-made salad. The COLES do a Asian salad. So this is the COLES, is a big supermarket brand over here in Australia. And they do an Asian salad that comes pre-packaged, and it comes with the sauce, the Asian, sesame style dressing and stuff as well. And it also comes with fried noodles, so it's really good value. It's really cheap. You get tons of salad. Now there's actually about a salad and a half worth of salad in here. Like they come in these big bags. And I've put a salad and a half worth in here because I had some salad the other day when the groceries first came. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a decent amount in here of this salad. I'm feeling really salady right now. I think that's enough. We'll save some later for soup, because I'm going to make a soup later, nice soup. And it's going to be a very nice soup. I'll save some of these vegetables for that soup that I make. It's going to be really nice. So let me just, we'll get our fried noodles, and I think the dressing is in here somewhere. Don't worry, I've already washed my hands. I always wash my hands before I do this stuff, the food. So no need to cringe. Alright, let me put this in the fridge really quick. I'll be a second, just wait. I'm going to speak right 1 second. Okay, I am back. Alright, cool. So yeah, there we go. I'm back. And I like getting a big bowl like this. It just makes for, you can really pile those vegetables in instead of a little salad bowl or something like that. Now I'm going to take these, I love these fried noodles. I don't eat them all the time these days. A lot of times I'm trying to cut back on some of these type of fried things and stuff these days. But today we're going to dump them all in. So got them in there. Plus it's a little bit diluted because usually one bag of these and one of the dressings comes per Asian kit, the salad kit, you know what I mean? So because I've got more vegetables in here due to it being 2 bags worth, and I'm only using one of those, so it's gonna be not like, I think the balance ratio is gonna be really good. It's not gonna be like too much or anything. Now we got our dressing. Sometimes I don't use a whole thing of these, and sometimes I buy the Asian salad kits and I don't even use it as a salad, like to just kind of eat by itself. I buy it because I like that it has the carrots, the shredded carrots, the the different cabbage and lettuce, and all these different things in that it comes with, already pre-mixed together, and then I'll repurpose it and use it, for something else, like in my soups is a good example. Soups, stir fries, all that kind of stuff. And because I don't eat rice anymore, guys, I actually don't eat rice anymore. I haven't eaten rice in a very long time. I completely cut it out. I use cauliflower now. I make a cauliflower rice or a broccoli rice, but I don't do actual regular white rice or brown rice anymore. I do eat some quinoa sometimes and things like that, but I've tried to cut rice out of my diet, not because I wanted to cut rice out of my diet. I needed to turn that fan on. I had to kind of cut it out because of all the arsenic and stuff. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm still going to make that perfect rice video for you guys because I do know how to make perfect rice from living in Japan. And for a very long time I learned the secrets of rice making from legitimate, actual Japanese people who know how to make perfect rice, and chefs and all that kind of stuff. So I make good Japanese food. I really do. Alright. Anywho, for today, we do have the Asian salad. Then, talk about, you can't say Asian salad without the dressing. This has a very nice soy, sesame type dressing. In Japan, when I was there, I used to love the Wahoo dressing and the Chuka dressing. Those are really nice dressings in Japan. They're just really good. And it's something special about Japanese dressing. And when you have a salad, it's amazing how different vegetables taste based on how you dress them up. The dressing just completely changes the whole feel and taste of an Asian salad. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Probably the only dressing I really like is actually Japanese style dressings. I do like a Thai dressing as well, like a chili, kind of a chili dressing with a little bit of lime and stuff. That's okay too, but definitely my go-to. Get me some nice Japanese dressing, some real nice, that Asian just thing they do so well in Japan. They really just perfected the whole like salad game with their dressing. So we're gonna dive into this. This is more of a mukbang than really a review, because to be, perfectly clear, I have had this salad many times. I absolutely love it. And sometimes I get it from Woolworths, sometimes I get it from COLES. Just depends. Woolworths is another food chain over here in Australia, aka Safeway. Back home in the States, Safeway, you guys know we have Safeway. Woolworths, Safeway, y'all know. But anyways, yeah, so it's kind of definitely one of my favorite things to get. And that's how I get a lot of my vegetable game when I'm, I buy these salads like this and I'm feeling really good afterwards. Even though the dressing, maybe not the healthiest thing to do for a salad, kind of takes away from the health factor. But, it is what it is. At the end of the day, everything is bad for you to say. Even freaking breathing the air is bad, especially these days. Water's bad. Everything's bad. So look, we're gonna dive into this bad boy right here. I'll just show you guys a few things in there. So look at that. You've got carrots, you've got lettuce, you've got cabbage, you've got that fried noodle action. You've also got like some 4-leaf type of leaves here. These leafy green leaves, things like that in there as well. It's just really good. Corn, there's some corn in here as well. I love that. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let me take a little bite of this. Hopefully I've got enough dressing to salad ratio, because you gotta have that ratio. I was really craving salad today. It wasn't the plan. I was actually going to wake up and make pizza and make homemade sausage for you guys. Turkey sausage, homemade. Look out for that. I might do that tonight. Maybe for dinner tonight I could have a pizza since I've had salad for lunch. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, guys, oh my gosh, just so good. And when it's hot and stuff, having a cold salad, come on, you kidding me? Yes, I'm using a spoon. I've always, since I was a kid, I've always loved to eat everything with a spoon. Everything, guys. It doesn't matter if I was eating steak or if I was eating freaking a salad like this or French fries, whatever. It doesn't matter whatever I was eating. When I did my French fries salad, I'd use a spoon. My spoon was my go-to thing for everything. Except when I lived in Japan, chopsticks was my go-to for everything. And usually I'd have some chopsticks around. I'd be using chopsticks right now for a salad. But yeah, I don't do forks. I don't know. I'd go to a restaurant and get a spoon. I'd have French toast or pancakes or anything. I spoon it up, man. This is my thing. It's one of my quirks, actually. Because it didn't matter what the food. There was foods that was better suited to have a fork with. I'm spooning it, man. And even trying to cut food with the spoon instead of using a knife. I would do that quite often. I don't know. This is what it is. This is really good. You guys can't say that I don't eat vegetables now. You can see that I do eat vegetables sometimes. And technically I'm vegetarian again. I go through stages, but it is what it is. I just kind of go with the flow. I'm not really super overly pedantic about it these days. If I feel like meat, I eat meat, but I kind of would be more vegetarian than a meat eater these days. But hey, I love meat, and that's half the problem. I do love it. I mean, I grew up with meat. I grew up in a meat family. We freaking love our meats, and so and it's just it's kind of it is what it is. I go through stages though. There's stages where I completely cut all meat out of my life. I even gone vegan, like hardcore vegan. I've done that. I've done stuff like that. Cut cheese out and everything, man. But, it is what it is. One of the things that, I actually don't think I've ever done when we was doing regular mukbangs on my channels. I don't think I ever did a salad mukbang. I don't think... Oh, I forgot to put cheese in it. I usually like to break up some cheese and put in there as well. Wait, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have pizza tonight. So I'll save the cheese for the cheese experience for tonight. I'll save cheese for tonight for pizza. But normally I would break up some cheese, put in there as well. Sometimes even salmon or tuna. And I break that up in my salad as well, it's really nice actually. The salmon really complements the Asian dressing like big time. The Japanese dressing, absolutely really, really good stuff. But But today we're keeping it all vegetarian. Oh. Mmm! The other cool thing about lately, for all my mukbangs, you know, I actually prefer. I learned that you guys are gonna see a video soon. I haven't posted yet, and either this video will probably most likely be shown after that video because I'm trying to keep everything in order from when it happened. You know, I'm a bit behind. But one thing I'll say is that, like, I definitely have gotten spoiled to having my own food that I cooked and prepared myself again. As someone who's owned restaurants and someone who loves to cook and love food and everything, I don't think you ever get the love or the expectations met when you go out. A lot of times you get disappointed. Even if it's somewhere that you've been before and they've done it perfectly once, and then next time you go, you go back again because you're like, oh good, yeah, I'm gonna get them craving it. They do such a good job of it. And then next time you go, it sucks and you're like, what? Like, it's like those good days, those bad days, and you know, there's no consistency, man. Like, that's one of the reasons why I definitely like when I make my food, I know every time it's going to be exactly the way I expect it to be. And, you know, I'm never going to be disappointed or feel like, why did I do that? Why did I waste my money, you know, eating out and stuff. How good does that look? So good. So good. If I was to rate this salad based on value, based on presentation, based on taste, well, let's break it down. Value. So for $2.50, $3 roughly US, $5 Australian, you get this bag. I think it might be 380 grams or 400 grams, or is it 500 grams? It might be. It depends. I think Woolworths and COLES, they do it different, the exact amount that's in each bag. But you get this big bag, and it's a full kit. It's got everything there that you need to have your meal ready to go. So value-wise, I think the value's definitely there. You get, you know, it packs a punch. You got your sauce, you got your noodles, you got everything. Value, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Presentation, depending, most of the time it is presented well, but sometimes the vegetables look like they've been sitting out in the air a bit, or you get some questionable chunks of cabbage that looks a bit like it needs to be thrown away. You know, depends. And sometimes you don't get enough of the lettuce and the green leaves. You know, you're just getting tons of carrot and cabbage. Like in this one, the balance isn't really perfect. It could have a bit more lettuce and or green leaves or something, but you know, overall, most of the time, I would say the presentation is probably, yeah, about a 10. Always 8 to 10. The lowest I've ever seen at one time was usually, like, I've seen a 6, but I didn't buy it. I left it in the store when I seen it. I was like, yeah, I ain't eating that. But taste-wise, you can't go wrong. They've got the right, just the right mix with the dressing. Sometimes the dressings can be too sweet, or they can be to oily, you know, getting it just right is an art. They've mastered it. They've got it perfect. It really tastes great. It complements everything perfectly. You add that fried noodle action into the game, give you that extra little crunch for lunch, gives it that extra little punch. Oh my gosh, it really just absolutely makes for the perfect taste experience. A little bit of a healthy party going on in your mouth. Sign me up. Mm. Mm. I should have made this into an AMSR video. ASMR. AMSR. Whichever one of them. You can hear those sounds of just the crunch and everything. I know some of you guys are into those type of videos. But I will tell you this. Oh, listen to this. It reminds me of my freaking bowls that I had. My crystal bowls. I should do a video on crystal bowls. Mmm. Mmm. Lots of green. Mm. Mm. Wow, that was a good bite. Sometimes you have those bites and it's just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mm. Amazing how you change when you grow up, because as a kid, there's no way I'm eating a whole bowl of salad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it wasn't my preferred thing to do. That's why I had my French fry salad. I told you about the French fry salad. Big, freaking huge plate of only French fries, ketchup drizzled across the top, French fry salad. Perfect. It's amazing though, and then you get older and like, you find yourself like absolutely loving stuff like this. Mm. This is so good. I'm actually going to eat it all. And I'm going to eat all of this, guys, like, which is pretty impressive. It was a big salad. I should have held the bowl up and shown you guys the bowl when I poured all the stuff in, but that's what's left in there now. There's still quite a bit left. But I should have showed you that earlier. Thumbnail! It's been a while. I gotta get back into that mukbang mentality. I always forget thumbnails and things. And stuff. I gotta get back into that. You know, it'd be really good. Like, I feel good doing these again. Like, I miss doing mukbangs and stuff. That was so much fun. Guys, hold on. I'm gonna pause this and get a fresh 29.59 action. Because I really want you guys to see that I'm gonna eat all of this. I feel very proud if I do that. And I think you guys will freaking probably be really impressed as well. Plus, it may be the only salad we ever do on a mukbang. Hold on a sec. I'll be back. 29.59 fresh one. Hold on. Alright, we're back. We are back. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. I'm trying to be really conscious as well when I do mukbangs. I do my best to not be that person who's eating with food in their mouth, because, you know, we're taught not to eat with food in our mouth our whole life. And especially if you're filming it. Like, for me, I've seen people, I've watched mukbangs and they're just like, they've got a mouthful of food and you can see the food in their mouth and stuff like that. And I don't want to be that person. Kind of not something I want to do. So I'm very conscious of that, you know, like I'm trying very hard to not, I shouldn't have said try. I am doing my best. I am doing it. I am not trying. I shall do. You guys know I hate the word try. It means I'm not really, but but yeah, look, I definitely, that annoys me. Just like the licking of fingers and stuff, you know, someone, you're sitting across from them and they're talking and the food is flying out of their mouth while they're eating. And like, have you ever been eating and enjoying your meal and someone next to you or across from you is talking and you see some food shoot out like a projectile onto the table or near your plate and you're like, or the licky. You guys know how I feel about lickies. People who just... There's one guy, he licks his, like, arm. Like, he's even licking up here. I'm like, bro, you didn't even get any food up there. He's licking himself like a cat, like, everywhere. It's crazy. I always wanted to get into competitive eating, but I don't think, like, I could pull it off, dude. Like, I mean, I've been thinking of doing a few little challenges, like seeing how many hamburgers I could eat in a certain amount of time or something like that. I think that'd be fun, like something like that from Mickey D's. I always wanted to do that. But when people are eating those big crazy things, and look, I actually think, now I love pizza, guys. I love pizza, and I seen one of those competitive food dudes, you know, who like are trying to eat a big pizza in a certain amount of time. They did like an 18-inch pizza from somewhere. It was only 18 inches. which is a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's small, but I can eat an 18-inch pizza by my... I know you guys would be surprised for me to say it, but if I had to, I know I could eat an 18-inch pizza, the whole thing by myself. In fact, I probably have at some stage. I probably have. I love pizza, dude. I can eat 2 large pizzas from Domino's by myself. I can do it. So, do the math. Matter of fact, for $1,000 or some of these cash prizes that they win sometimes for doing these things, I could get a 24-inch. Oh yes, it's true. We used to have 24-inch pizzas in my restaurant. I had the biggest New York style pizza in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, I mean, back home in the States, you know, a lot of places do the big pizzas. But down here, under the equator, not so many places. I had the biggest one for a period of time, man. Huge. I still got my trays. One video, I'll show you guys the trays and stuff. Custom trays. I had to get custom trays made. 24 inches, like the size of freaking... Actually bigger than wheels on Jeeps. On some Jeeps don't even got 24s on them. I think I'm reaching my limit. I think I'm getting saladed out. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make one little last spoonful and call it, guys. I don't think I can eat any more of this salad. I mean, I could eat more, but I'm kind of like down to the, like, this is the last little bit. You know when you get to that last little, like, it's just, you know. And, I mean, I could clean that up and eat it. But, I'm starting to feel a little bit full. And then, also, like, what about dessert? Like, I've got some Oreos left over. Oh, you guys haven't seen that video yet. Oh, well, by the time you see this video, you would have seen it. The Oreo and Spam. I've got some Oreos calling out my name for dessert. After a healthy salad, what better way to wash it down than with some chocolate Oreos? Chocolate-filled Oreos, I should say, because the middle is chocolate, not the vanilla. Guys, this was a very big salad. Alright. There's not much left in there. Because it's just for me. I will put this back in a bag. I won't waste it. Hasn't been out that long. And I'll use it for my soup later or something as well. It's not that much left. Actually, I don't know. Will I do that? I don't want to say something I'm going to do and then not do it. I mean, there's really not that much left in here. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to not do that. I don't want to tell a fib and say, this is what I'm doing and make it sound all great and awesome. And I could do that, But I don't want to say it and then later it doesn't happen, because I'm looking at this now. I'm like, it has been sitting out in the air. Some of these, there's already those pieces when the air hits it and it just starts changing color kind of thing happening. Not much left. And the sesame seed dressing that's on here, even though it could go on my soup, I don't want it to. I'm just going to call it. I'm sorry. But I did my best. I almost finished it all. It was almost all gone. But we might as well have some dessert together. So give me a second. I'll bring the dessert. Oh, yeah. Let's get the dessert. This dessert, as you can see, I've already pretty much finished off these Oreos because I was just freaking munching on them. They're great to munch on. That's why I don't like having them, because like I was addicted to Oreos. So I'm gonna have just one or two right now. Save the rest for later. Oreo. See the chocolate filling in the middle? Mmm. Mmm. Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies would have been better if I had some. Just have one more, and I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I'm gonna exercise discipline. Mmm. And the way you do this, you have to keep them, like I said, if you want the best experience, keep your cookies, your Oreos in the fridge. Mmm. Preferably freezer is even better. Ah, I've got to have one more. Let's close this up. I love these Ziploc bags. They're so freaking useful. Again, when I get a bag of Oreos, like I was telling you earlier, to salads, I'll empty the package out onto a plate or something. And what I do is I've got a system so that I don't have to keep constantly washing my hands every time I touch the packaging and things, but I'll empty all the things that need to be packaged up onto, pizza trays, in the bowls, all that kind of stuff. Then I package everything up. And that's my system for that. And then the stuff that needs to be washed, I wash all those packages together at the same time, and I put them away. Mmm. Alright. I'm going to put these away, and I'm going to wash it down with my favorite drink. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, there it is. I had a Oreo crumb fall on the ground. Oh, I just banged my knee. Ow. I just banged my knee, guys. It hurts. Oh. Ouch. That hurt really bad. I banged my knee on the chair. I got old knee injuries. I'm going to tell you guys a story in a second from my motorcycle accident. Oh, jeez, that hurts. Oh my gosh. That really hurts, man. That's the second time in the past days that I've done that, I don't have anywhere else I can really put that chair. That's the problem. Alright, so this is my drink of choice, as you guys know, OJ. I love OJ. And talking about the drink. But yeah, I love OJ. This one here is, which one we got? We got Woolworth's one this time. AKA Safeway. This is their own branded orange juice. 99% fruit juice. 1 serve of fruit in every pack. It's got 5 out of 5 star health rating. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Good source of vitamin C. No added sugar. Even though there is a lot of sugar, but I always look at it as this natural sugar. You know, well, all sugar is technically kind of natural, I guess. But it's not refined, you know, but this is from the fruit. Directly, without having to be refined or anything. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's, you know, it is what it is, really. But you take the good, you got to take, you know, take what it is, I guess. You know, like, because there's a lot of benefits from having vitamin C. Man, my knee. So, let me tell you guys about my knee story. I had bad motorcycle accident. I probably shared this at some stage, but I had a really bad, extremely bad motorcycle accident when I lived in Japan. Before I came to Australia, actually. And this accident, it was not like exactly before I came here, but I mean, I was living in Japan, and then I was living here. But anyways, it took me 2 years to recover. And what happened was, I was riding my bike. I was going to see my friend Barbara from Texas. Barbara, what happened to you, girl? Jeez, I don't know what happened to Barbara. I wish I would have kept in touch with her. Let me take a sip of this really quick. Oh. That's what the packaging looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It just hits the spot. So I used to, a period of time I was even on a juice diet, guys, where I only ate, drunk, I should say, juices. Freshly squeezed juices. I had a juice maker. Every day was making fresh juices. Cucumber, a little bit of mint, lemon, apple, freaking ginger, all kinds of things, making my fresh juices every single day. Done that too. This is so good. Nothing beats orange juice though. I just put oranges into my blend as well. Works really well. But yeah, I had this really bad motorcycle accident. I was going to see my friend Barbara, and I'm in Japan. I'm driving down now. They had these highway kind of roads where they were like multi-laned, but there was like, so the speed limit might be like 80 or 90 or something like that, you know. Well, okay, wait, that's kilometers, so I don't know, what, 55 miles per hour or something? 60 maybe? 75 maybe? I don't know. Anyways, all I know is that I'm driving, or should I say riding my bike, motorbike. I ride motorbikes, guys. I love motorbikes. And I'm going straight. I've got the right of way. My light is green. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing on this freaking, you know, highway thing. And this freaking big construction trucks, like we're talking, not even like, I'm talking super big ones, the super duper duper big ones where the wheels like are as big as a house. You know what I mean? Like the big super things. He decided to run his light. And oh my gosh, dude, imagine you're going like, you know, freaking straight on a motorbike and suddenly see this big freaking construction truck start coming in front of you and whatnot. And long story short, the way the accident happened and everything, I was thrown off the bike like this, palm first, like, so I'm down, sliding down like this, my knees, my hands, everything. All of this was raw, man. I mean, it's done a fantastic job of coming back to life, but all of this was freaking raw and gone, really bad. And my knees were messed up and everything. And I was messed up, dude, badly. And I was probably an inch from being run over by the truck itself. Like the big wheel would have run me over. It ran over my motorbike. So I got luckily thrown off the bike far enough where I didn't get run over too. The truck wheels ran over the bike. The bike didn't even look like a bike anymore. The fire department, the ambulance, like the police, everyone apparently, this is what they said, I don't know, said after the fact, I was told this, they didn't even think it was a motorcycle. You couldn't tell. They couldn't believe that that was a motorcycle, and they couldn't believe that I actually survived it as well. And I'm very blessed and fortunate because that was a huge accident, probably the biggest accident I've ever had in my, well, definitely biggest on a motorcycle. I did have my big car accident I told you guys about, probably in a video somewhere. I mentioned it. I would do a separate video on those. But yeah, like, it was so absolutely crazy. I blacked out. I ended up, and I was told they took 25, 30 minutes before they even decided which hospital they were going to take me to. Even though I was messed up and I was like, I was blacked out. I was just, apparently they were trying to figure out, because I was a foreigner, where to take me. That's what I heard. So, anyways, long story short, I'm in the hospital. I'm messed up. My bike's messed up. And my knees super messed up. And also, because all this was worn off as well, and my thumb really was bad as well. All this was just gone. And it sucked for me because you guys who know I love bowling. I'm a bowler. I am a legitimate bowler. I'm really good actually as well. And I couldn't bowl and do anything. Imagine for 2 years not being able to do the thing you love most. I couldn't do anything. My freaking everything was just messed up. I was like, I couldn't walk properly. And the thing that sucked as well with my knees was, and I'm not exaggerating, I don't know how to explain this any other way, but like, even the slightest touch, if feather light touch, if you was like just that softly, just like that much, like even feather touch on either of my knees, it would bring me to the ground. It was so painful. It took 2 years. Imagine for 2 years, every time your knees, like if you accidentally banged it on a coffee table, anything, we were done. And so it was painful, and still to this day, like, it's not like it was where it was super excruciating. Like now the pain just kind of, I think it's probably pretty much more like normal-ish, where if you bang your knee anywhere, it hurts anyways. But now every time I hit my knee, it instantly, I feel the pain, and I just instantly think about how awful it was that whole period of time with my knees, because it was so bad. But yeah, like, luckily, it's a blessing that, I'm okay. I can, I could start, everything healed up, and I could bowl again and do all the things I enjoy doing, because I'm a very, like, I'm actually normally, I mean, this past year has been different for a lot of people, I'm sure, but I'm an active type of person. I've always been that kind of person. I grew up riding freestyle BMX, doing all the tricks on the bikes and riding vert and all that kind of cool stuff, flatlands, all that, and riding motorbikes and cars, and like I've always been into all that stuff. I love it so much. Playing basketball, I used to be really good in basketball, track and field, I used to be really good in running. Go figure. It's a black thing, yay. No, I'm joking, but not really, but yeah, but like, freaking, just like, I used to love all that stuff. And it was really, I was always proud of myself, because like, especially when it came to like running and track and field training, used to annoy me, because we had to train with the cross country team sometimes. Like, dude, why are we training with those guys? They want to run for 10 miles and crazy stuff, man. Like, I ain't signed up to be a cross-country runner. I just want to freaking do the 100-yard dash and be done with it. Because I used to run the 100-yard dash. I used to do the hurdles. I used to do the long jump. I used to do... What else I did? Hurdles. I used to do the 4x4 relay. I used to do all those. I was pretty fast. So yeah, I'm proud of myself because, like, oh, and I used to play soccer growing up as well as a kid. I used to love soccer as well. So, like, I'm an athlete, but here's the thing. Oh, I also like martial arts. But anyways, the thing that makes me proudest is that I've always had asthma, kind of, you know, the asthma situation. And I remember, like, playing these sports, and sometimes the asthma would hit me really hard, my breathing would be messed up, and I'd struggle to do anything because, you know, I'd have to take a break and get my breathing back under control and all that kind of stuff. But I pushed myself, and I was able to still overcome and do these things I enjoyed. And I'm actually really proud of that. You know, I actually just need to thank, you know, God that, you know, I was able to still do some of these things that I really enjoyed, you know, because, like, asthma is a pain in the butt. Like, when you guys, if you've never experienced breathing things like that, oh my gosh, dude, I've had an ambulance called that many times for me because I've had asthma attacks over the course of my life. It's scary, dude, and get really hairy. Even when you know how to manage it, it can still catch you off guard. It's crazy, dude. You never know. Sometimes you could think you've got everything under control, you're managing it well, and then next thing you know, you're freaking, like, just having a freaking asthma attack. Like, it can happen like that, you know? So, but, you know, I mean, you know, you do the best you can in life. And I was telling someone this yesterday, I was like, you know, a lot of people in life tend to forget to just be thankful, appreciative of the things they have, because it could always be worse. You know, be in gratitude for what you do have, because until the day you die, there's always something to be thankful for, and things can always be worse. They always can be worse. As long as you're living, as long as you're able to breathe, there's hope. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm in gratitude. You know, gosh, I mean, I wish if I had the choice to choose, I would have definitely chose a life without asthma, because I would have loved, absolutely loved, to have been able to have just pet cats and dogs running all over the place. I love animals. I'm an animal lover, which sucks. It makes it really hard to have allergies at the level that I do, but, you know, it is what it is. And I would tell you some of my stories, because I have attempted to have dogs in my life. Yeah, it didn't go well, but I'll share those stories another day. But anyways, guys, I'm in this one here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. As always, remember to live each moment to the fullest and to keep it off tap. We're out. In case I don't want to freaking fall and drop everything on film, that just sucks. Alright guys, guys. We're gonna do a little mission right now. All right, this is just for you guys. We're gonna get out of here.